Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Riri, and today is the finale of Halloween week. Alright beauties, very quickly I'm going to tell you what is on my pretty side, and then we will hop on to the not so pretty side. I have on my Wonder Beauty Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation in the shade Medium. I set my face with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in shade 2 Medium. I went in and bronzed up with my Mented Cosmetics Beach Bum Bronzer, of course. My highlight is my JOUER Molten Glow. My blush is ColourPop Crossroads. And my lip is the Fenty Beauty in Unveil. It is gorgeous and I love it so much. I went in with my Essence Lash Primer and my Lash Blowout from IT Cosmetics. And my brows, of course, are Urban Decay Brow Blade in Brunette Betty. So for the finale, our look is going to be Dying to be Pretty. This, of course, is the pretty side, if you will, and you can use any type of makeup look you want to do. Super easy, simple look, whatever you want to do for the pretty side. This side has no foundation, no primer, no nothing on it. So my premise for this look, Dying to be Pretty, is I worry so much testing and trying new products, new makeup, new skincare, things like that. At the end of the day, guys, we're putting, chemicals on our skin. We're putting things on our skin that are not necessarily meant to go on our skin. So one of my biggest fears is my skin falling off and my skin burning. I actually just told Caleb yesterday, and we were laughing about it, that I was so scared I was going to put something on my face and wake up the next day and my skin be off my face. So that's kind of the premise for this. This is so super easy, you guys. Again, I am not an SFX guru by any means, honey. I'm getting my feet wet in the SFX department. So everything that I try to do, I always have in mind that I want it to be beginner friendly, user friendly, and pretty much products that you either already have at home or that you could pick up very easily. So I'm going to be using two of my little Wet n Wild face paint palettes. These are like $5 at Walmart. Super inexpensive. They do not irritate my skin personally, and you guys know, I mean, I have a lot of rosacea, things like that. Very, very sensitive skin, and I've had no issues with them. I bought some last year and this year. You'll need a sponge, preferably a stippling sponge. I cut some holes in this one. Maybe you will get that effect. I do have a little bit of scab blood. If you have regular vampire blood that you find at Walmart too, that's fine. I like this because it's a little bit more thick and has an actual kind of texture to it. And then I also have a cup of hot water right here, and then Mayron 3D gel. That's all you need, guys. That's literally it. And I'm keeping this in here until we're ready to use it because it does have to be warmed up. I will caution you, I just tested this on the back of my wrist right before filming. Make sure you test a little spot prior to putting it on your face because we don't want actual burns. Okay? As you guys can see, I'm feeling slightly better today. I had a little bit of a better day today. I got some sleep finally. Sleep and me, we're not friends. We'll just put it that way. Oh, and I also have this little brow grooming wax, but you could pull the brow down any way you wanted to. So we are gonna dive in. Again, this is gonna be super duper easy, very beginner friendly. I am very first gonna go into the Wet n Wild paint palette over here, and I'm gonna go into the red and pick up just a little bit, and I'm doing obviously this entire face, and it's not gonna look quite as red once we mix in like some yellow, some pink, things like that. But obviously if you were to get burnt, your flesh underneath would be red, pink. It would be inflamed. And ignore how this kind of looks as well. We're not gonna see that either. Again, this is not my forte, you guys, but I did test a little spot, like I said, on my wrist, and I did love how it looked, so I'm hoping that I can do the same thing on my face. Also, we're gonna just put a little trigger warning right here, right now. If you are very sensitive to bubbles, burns, fake blood, anything like that, then I would just suggest to go ahead and click out of the video. So I just want people to know that there will be fake blood and it will be looking kind of boily and pussy, and yeah. I want to know if anyone else has had this fear. I really would like to know if you guys have thought about this. Like this entire week, I don't know if you guys can tell under the makeup or not, but I have quite a few little friends that came to visit me in this week that I have been doing, obviously more makeup, SFX type makeup, things like that. It scares me. It terrifies me. It honestly does scare me to death using different things. I'm going to kind of come over into this section ever so slightly, like not much at all. Again, this is our pretty side, but it terrifies me. So it's so funny that, you know, the last look that I had planned, literally Caleb was saying something about it yesterday because I've had so much face paint and just makeup and stuff on throughout the week. And he was like, what if you wake up and your skin's peeled off? What if you wake up? And I was like, son, please don't do that. I'm already terrified of that. Okay, mama is already scared of that, y'all. Again, we're going to tone it down. We're going to blend it out. We're going to mix other colors. If I had a stippling sponge, I would definitely like this a lot better, I think. And you could do this all over. You could wear a bald cap if you're kind of familiar with, if you're familiar with using a bald cap. That would be really freaking gruesome and really awesome to have a bald cap on and really do the entire face burnt and then kind of have it coming down the neck. Again, my goal is that if you've never touched makeup ever in your entire life, if I could do it, you could do it. Okay. All right. So I feel like that's good so far. And then we're going to hop in with the light pink in the other palette. This one right here that we used for Poppy. If you did not see the Poppy look, I'll pop that up right here. Pop it up right here. Anyway, so yes, I finally got some sleep. I don't sleep very well at night. A lot of it is my mind, obviously, having anxiety and just my mind wanders like crazy. And then being in a lot of pain as well. It's so hard for me to just get comfortable, I think is kind of the main thing. But yeah, I finally slept good. I slept actually till like 10 or 11 this morning, maybe. It was so nice, y'all. Yeah, and I'm starting to see a little bit of weight change and stuff like that. Actually, quite a few people have commented. I don't know if I just have less chins now. Maybe I have like 12 instead of 20 chins, you know. But thank y'all for the compliments. So yeah, we're gonna break this up just a little bit. Again, I'm feeling just a little bit better. I'm hoping to really be back on track very, very soon. Like I said, I may be taking a little bit of a break. And for me, that would mean maybe a week or so, something like that. I love you guys too much. I would miss this too much. I would miss coming in here and filming way too much. So yeah, I am now going to take actually the little tiny one right here and go into the yellow. Just a little bit and kind of break this up. And then we're going to kind of press everything out. This part right here, you guys, literally once you're going to put the, you know, kind of the bubbling blistering on, that's the easy part, especially with this particular product. And I'm not sure, again, I'm by no means an expert in this department at all. I know that there are a ton of people that have latex allergies. And I always say to use kind of that with caution if you're using latex. I am not quite sure if the 3D gel has anything in it that would do anything or cause a reaction. Again, I would always do just a little bit of a test just on the back of your wrist or something like that, just to be safe. But I've not really heard, you know, a whole lot of mention of this kind of having any reactive properties or anything to it. So we're looking kind of crazy right now. I'm literally just going to take my finger and kind of press this in. And then before we go in and blister up our skin, we're going to take care of these brows. So I'm literally going to take just this little brow wax and I'm going to pull it down. Pull my brow down. I definitely feel like, you know, this one's lifted, so pull this one down just a little bit. I think it'll be pretty effective. I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. So I'm literally gonna take this and just kind of also like bring it into the paint and just bring it through the brow. Then we're given the illusion of, hey, something's going on with my skin. And of course, we're gonna sanitize this, clean everything when we're done. That is the hard part about Halloween looks, y'all. They're a pain in the ass to clean up. So now I'm gonna go into my 3D gel. I do have a towel down here, and I will tell you, it is very, very sticky. You might get a little frustrated, but the effect is worth it. So I'm going to tell you that right now, that the effect is, it's wonderful. I do also have just a little mascara spoolie right here to kind of help me out. And we're going to get started. So very first thing I'm going to do is squeeze some out. It is quite thick, and I'm going to start placing, and I'll speed this part up because it's going to take a little while, but I'm going to speed it up. And then I'm also, this water is warm, not hot. I'm going to stick my fingers in the water to kind of help me press everything out. So you will see that process. I'm literally going to dot blisters throughout, and then we'll put some straight onto the skin, press it out, put a little bit of water on it, and then I'm also going to spray my face with a little bit of setting spray, just so it has the effect of kind of wetness. You could use glycerin to get that wetness. You could use Vaseline to get that wetness. I don't have those, and I know maybe some people don't, but if you spray it and then take your pictures or do whatever you're going to do, you'll get the same effect. So we're going to speed this roadshow up, and thank you guys so much for watching. Be your best beautiful.